Greetings. I'm David Prince, curator of the Syracuse University Art Museum. Today, I'd like to introduce you to one of the more unusual objects in the museum's permanent collection, Syracuse University Professor of Art Sam Van Aken's tree of 40 fruit. The tree grows 40 different types of stone fruit and nuts, including peaches, plums, apricots, nectarines, cherries, and almonds. Created through the process of grafting, the tree blossoms in spring in variegated tones of pink, crimson, and white. In summer, it bears its multitude of stone fruit and almonds. Primarily composed of heirloom and antique varieties, the tree is a form of conservation, preserving varieties that are not commercially produced or available. Sited on the northern edge of the main campus central quadrangle, this tree was the first of its kind, created in 2008 and dedicated as a symbol of acceptance and dialogue across differences in 2011 during a university event remembering the 30 alumni lives lost on 9/11. Van Aken chose the number 40 for its historical and biblical significance as an amount that points to the infinite. I wanted to make this tree that would blossom in different colors and bear different types of fruit so that when you'd happen upon it, it would cause this moment of rethinking that hopefully becomes the beginning of a story. To start the project, Van Aken scoured New York State in search of varieties of stone fruit, a species that offers the most diversity. This proved difficult since most stone fruits are now grown in California. He was eventually able to lease an heirloom orchard with grants he obtained from Syracuse University and Creative Capital. It turns out that Central New York was one of the largest producers of stone fruits, particularly plums, in the 19th century, Van Aken said. And this one orchard in particular contained all the heirloom, native, hybrid, and antique varieties from this agricultural industry. Van Aken's grafting process, called chip grafting, involves taking a sliver that includes the bud from one of the stock trees and inserting it into a like-size incision in the working tree. I tape it, let it sit and heal in all winter, and then I prune it back and hope that it grows. These painted marks indicate where the artist grafted together different fruit varieties. At full maturity, the tree's 40 colorful varieties will rival its spring blossoms. Now 12 years old, this hybridized varietal can expect another 13 years or more of healthy fruit and almond production. So, biology? Yes. Botany? Yes. Horticulture? Assuredly. Art? What do you think? Professor Van Aken continues the project, developing ever more visually arresting versions still faithful to his idea of 40 fruit varieties. His work creates interesting intersections between history and science, conservation and biology, and horticulture and art. As he says, "For me, there is much more power in a metaphor than there is in a technology, and that's why these things always remain artwork for me, first and foremost." Professor Van Aken's tree is one of over 45,000 objects in the museum's encyclopedic holdings. It's part of our campus art collection, a group of over 1,200 pieces located in Syracuse University offices and on select public sites across the university and the adjacent State University of New York Environmental Science and Forestry campuses. I hope you liked this presentation. Please email comments and suggestions for future conversations to the address above. Stay safe, stay healthy. Cheers.